time for baseball on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the American League's Houston Astros and the Angels. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, welcome, your Angels.
Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Franklin.
Into the box, Brian Goodwin. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Out for the
first.
Halos, left fielder, Brian Goodwin.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. Late square, and this is popped up. Verlander is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting second, center fielder, Mike.
At the plate, Mike Trout. First offering on its way. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw on to first, and Verlander's got it going here. 2 away.
Batting third, first baseman, Justin
Standing
Bohr.
in, Justin Bohr. His line against Justin Verlander, a number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Verlander has hurled more than 2,700 major league innings in his career and hangs an ERA just a little over 3.5. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. 2 out, nobody on. They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He'll get a start.
For Houston, first baseman,
Here's Albert now. His line against Justin Verlander is 4 for 11.
designated hitter.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit sharply on the ground. Bregman has it, and that's the first out.
Batting fifth, right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
Striding in, Cole Calhoun. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Zach Kozar.
Stepping in, Zach Kozar will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First delivery to him on the way. And he lays off there, 1-0. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Swing and a ground ball to third. That's a hit, their first of the new season.
This is the cat and mouse in baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts. And then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it. As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Skied into straightaway right. Reddick is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Angels strand 1. They're down 1-0. Now the beauty of the Southern California coast. Thanks for being with us for daytime baseball.
For the Astros, the catcher number 20,
Here's Tommy La Stella now.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a good start for the Halos as their leadoff hitter reaches base.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in, he's able to drive that for a nice swing.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. The short, hit hard, and that's through for a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
number 27,
Boy, Hero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Springer has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner.
now batting.
At the plate, Justin Bohr, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch. Down the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
Swing, and oh my, hit him with the high. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. First home run of the campaign for him. Has given the Angels a 4-2 lead.
Grand slam on opening day? That's gotta feel good. Can't get off to a better start to your season. They're going nuts in the dugout, and I don't blame them. This could be an omen for great things to come from this guy and this squad.
Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. Solo shot for Albert Pujols. First home run of the campaign for him, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Well, he's he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
Will Calhoun will stand in now.
Calhoun.
He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one. And they've done it again. Back to back to back home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him as they open it up to 6-2 now. Into the box now, Zach Cozart. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Popped him up. Correa waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. First offering on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Reddick has a read on it, and that retires the side. Here's George Springer.
Leading out for the Astros, center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
So striding in, Robinson Chirinos, and their runners at the corners now.
Robinson Chirinos.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bouncer up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit.
Pitcher executed his pitch. Good sinker down and in. Got the hitter to beat it into the ground. Sometimes there's nothing you can do about it as a pitcher.
Here's Michael Brantley. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Reddick on second. Chirinos at first with no outs. Grounded up the first baseline. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. He pulls into third safely as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. From the stretch. Good breaking ball that time in for a strike.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across him, catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
Hit on the ground out to short. Simmons with the backhand. In to score is the runner from third. That makes it 6-5 now.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrating.
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 3-run shot to left center. First home run of the campaign for him. And it's now an 8-6 ball game. We're watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these two teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Matty V, this is turning into Home Run Derby Part 2. Dero, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of mislocations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
No hits to this point. Now a ball lying toward the gap in left center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tack to it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity.
Now here comes the Angel skipper on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be off for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Luis Garcia is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Now a pickoff play at second. Runners back. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. No balls and a strike to count. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. No one out with a runner at second. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. The 1-2. Hit in the air to shallow center. And he reaches up to track this one down for the first out, and he had to go a long way to get to that ball.
Now batting, the first baseman, Julian Gurriel.
Digging in once again, Yuli Gurriel. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a slider. Eight runs and even 10 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And a terrific effort out there as he's able to chase that a long way for the second out.
The batter, the designated hitter, Tyler White.
Tyler White will bat next. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First delivery to him on the way. Liner in there for a base hit. Springer Rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 3.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitches are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes. And here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. As the first pitch here has been high, it's ball 1. 7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning. That's by him for strike 1.
The count's 1-1.
This is flared out towards second. And it's in time at first, and finally, at long last, the side is retired. But a big inning here as they bat around and push 7 runs across the plate to take the lead. Last half of the 5th coming up. Astros lead this one 9-6. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Bohr. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together. It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to need to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down to the strike zone.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and standing in, trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. A ball and no strikes. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. 6 runs, 8 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field, his second of the game, as this lead has been sliced down to 2. That's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard in this one. Guys, what do you think's behind the hitting we've seen here today?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night. But a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. That is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Here's Verlander now on 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Line to the right side, and that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
I mean, that's a well-executed curveball right there. Pitcher does exactly what he wants to do. Gets the hitter out on his front foot, gets him out and around the baseball, and he still finds a hole.
And he's back easily. Standing in now, Zach Cozart. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Back goes Springer to the track. He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense as it's going to keep the runner from first from scoring.
Well, I do wonder if that ball stays in the ballpark, do they send him home there? It's really hard to say with the ball bouncing over the wall for a double. That might have cost them a run there.
In now is Andrelton Simmons, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. To 1-2 now. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Liner toward right center. That gets down and the inning will continue. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's a 9-9 ball game.
This thing was a double or more the second it left his bat. He really drove it well, and it ended up one-hopping the wall out there. And more importantly, he picks up 2 RBI along the way.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear that that's going to be the end of the afternoon for Justin Verlander. So he'll depart in the 5th with the go-ahead run on base. Didn't work the required 5 for the win, but he could still be hung for the loss should that run come around to score. Francis Martes is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day. In is the catcher Jonathan Lucroy as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here comes the 0-1. Softly hit here to the left side. But little trouble handling this one down there at third as that will end the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors and a man left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark and we are tied 9-9. Digging in, Robinson Chirinos. He singled his last time up.
The catcher number 28. Robinson Chirinos.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and striding in the speedy second baseman Jose Altuve. Here comes the first pitch. And a slider on the inside for strike one.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And it's 1-2. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. Brantley is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Well, when you leave a pitch that high in the zone like that, you have to expect bad things to happen. So instead of a double play ball, he gives up a shot to the outfield, and that brings the runner all the way around from first to score.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here's Carlos Correa now, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Already 4 RBIs in his pocket to this point. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Trout has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, George Springer. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Altuve stands at second with 2 gone. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Calhoun looks up, and it's gone. George Springer puts 2 on the board with that home run. First home run of the campaign for him as they jump ahead by 3.
Now batting, third baseman.
Number 31 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 31.
In now, Alex Bregman, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left. Top. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin.
And leading off for the Halos, left fielder, Brian Goodwin.
Now here's the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
The center fielder, number 27.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Into the box, Justin Bour. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is line to left. And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
You've got to applaud the effort there from the left fielder. It just didn't work out as the ball squirts by him, resulting in a double. That's the danger of leaving your feet in the outfield.
Here's Albert now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Now Pujols smacks one to left. Lots of carry on this ball. And this one is gone. A home run. Albert Pujols, a 2-run shot. His 3rd home run of the ball game, as it's now a 1-run ball game.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in 1 game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. So look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. 2 out, nobody on. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Two and 2 the count to Cole Calhoun. This is skied into short left center. Calling for it, Brentwood. And that's the 3rd out. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. No hits for him yet.
Play ball. 3.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Astros.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
The catcher, number 20, Jonathan Lucroy.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. La Stella leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him, and they've taken a 1-run lead. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Right side, but it's well foul.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Oh, that's
Just a touch outside, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Hit toward the right side. And that's a base hit. He's now 2 for 5 in this one. And the inning stays alive. It'll bring Mike Trout to the plate next.
You know, it's funny, the first 2 strikes are for the fans. You're trying to put balls in the seats right there. The 2 strikes, it's for the team. You got to shorten up and find a way, and that's exactly what he did right there. Soft liner into right field for a base hit.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout.
As he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield.
Bregman will put this one away, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Robinson.
Play ball.
The catcher, number 28, Robinson.
So a crucial moment here, and
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
he's set, and the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches. And if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day. And we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First offering on its way. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Now, this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
2 balls and a strike to Jose Altuve.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Here now the 2-2. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Ground ball right side. Listella fields it cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Here's Carlos Correa now. Swinging a soft liner, but an easy play over at third, and that'll be that. Astros leave 1, and in a wild one, they trail by a single run. Now at the plate, Justin Bour. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor.
Justin Bour.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
And the pitch. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. After it is Brantley. but it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, there's a hard-hit ball that was going to be down for extra bases. The ball had some spring on it, and it bounced over the wall, and the ground rule double puts him on second base without having to leg it out.
Ready to take his hacks again, Albert Pujols, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Peter Borges will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Springer has a read on it. He's got it one away.
The right fielder, number 56, Cole Calhoun.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Borges leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Dribbled to the right side. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Third baseman, number 7.
Chris Davinsky enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Now pitching for the Astros, number 47.
Now in the box, Zach Kozar head-to-head against Chris Davinsky. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch, and he fouls this one off. Davinsky rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. Comes set, and the 0-1. Line towards center field. Springer is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Angels leave 1, but they still manage to lead this by a run. Peter Borges will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 25.
George Springer will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run.
Number 4, George Springer.
Cody Allen comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Cody Allen.
David Fletcher is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Number 6, David Fletcher.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. On the ground to the right side. Oh, look at the Stella. How about that?
Third baseman number 2, Alex Bregman.
Next up for the Stros, Alex Bregman, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Missed with a breaking ball. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. A 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher's standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Now the Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Previous showdowns with Cody Allen, he's 1 for 2. Allen has the target. Here it is on 0-1. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last strike now for Houston. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
45,050 on their feet now at Angel Stadium. Fouled off.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing, north-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he will make the catch to end it. And the Angels move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
Wow, that was a fun one to watch. A great game for guys with the sticks, but for pitchers, not so much. A classic slugfest, and they walk away on top in the end.
13-12, the final score in this one. The Los Angeles Angels jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Number 31 claims the win out of the pen, his first. Cody Allen wraps it up for the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.